Bianca Belair overcomes Piper Niven, claims spot in WWE Women's Elimination Chamber. Eager to pick themselves back up after their Royal Rumble losses, Bianca Belair and Piper Niven took to Friday's episode of WWE SmackDown to stake their claim on one of the Women's Elimination Chamber's 6 spots. Both powerhouses opened the show in a hard-hitting slugfest, but only Belair walked out with a spot in the chamber. Niven, accompanied by Green, aggressed Belair first by attempting to hoist the EST over her shoulder. Naomi cheered on Belair as she quickly escaped and sent her into the corner to begin a back-and-forth contest. Slams were exchanged for spears, and Belair nearly got a roll-up victory after a late-game Senton attempt from Niven missed its mark. The match only saw its end after Belair, in a feat of strength, connected with her lethal KOD to leave Niven lifeless in the ring. With the following pinfall success, Belair secured her spot in Toronto's upcoming Women's Elimination Chamber match. After besting Niven, Belair is now set for a 3rd Elimination Chamber appearance. While Belair did not find success in last year's chamber endeavors, lightning may strike twice for the EST, as her first time in the chamber resulted in a maiden victory that allowed her to face then Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38. As of writing, Belair and Morgan are the only 2 women confirmed for the Women's Elimination Chamber match, with another qualifying match between Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae set for later on Friday's card. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair qualify for Elimination Chamber on WWE SmackDown. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair have qualified for the Elimination Chamber match. Qualifying matches began on the February 3rd episode of WWE Raw, where Liv Morgan defeated Io Sky. 2 more qualifying matches were held on the February 7th episode of WWE SmackDown. First, WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair defeated Piper Niven to punch her ticket to WWE Elimination Chamber. Later in the show, Alexa Bliss defeated Candice LeRae in another qualifier. She picked up the win with the Sister Abigail. This marked Bliss' first singles match since January 2023, as she made her return in the WWE Women's Royal Rumble. The next qualifying match will be on the February 11th episode of WWE Raw. There, Bayley will face WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria. Bianca Belair gets new tag team partner on WWE SmackDown. Bianca Belair got a new tag team partner on WWE SmackDown. In a backstage segment on the December 13th episode of WWE SmackDown, Bianca Belair and Naomi spoke with General Manager Nick Aldis. Aldis noted that the investigation into Jade Cargill's attack was ongoing. With that said, he noted that they may have to strip Belair and Jade Cargill of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Naomi responded by offering to step up and team up with Bianca Belair. Belair liked the idea, and Aldis said that he would run it up the flagpole, but they would have to be fighting champions. He said they would have to be ready to defend the titles as early as next week. Jade Cargill has been absent since she was attacked backstage and taken out in an ambulance on the November 22nd episode of WWE SmackDown. There is currently no word on when she will return. Veteran doubts whether WWE's Montez Ford and Bianca Belair are upset about recent debacle. Bianca Belair and Montez Ford are a power couple in the wrestling industry. Despite Ford's impeccable timing in the ring, mic skills, and overall physique, many fans feel that WWE has often treated him as an afterthought. Wrestling legends Konnan and Disco Inferno have now weighed in on the subject. The negative sentiment took center stage during a recent discussion on the K100 podcast, with a fan wondering whether Montez's push has been stalled because the Love and WWE Bianca and Montez reality show got canceled. Triple H and the creative team had sown the seeds for Ford's singles push in recent months when he started getting vocal about being underutilized. Speaking on K100, Disco Inferno claimed he can bet Bianca Belair and Montez Ford are not worried about the reality show's cancellation. He backed up this statement by pointing to the working hours in the wrestling business, and a show like that will only add to it. Konnan also weighed in, reminding the fan that the EST is still one of the company's biggest stars. I'd be willing to bet that they would probably not. If you're a talent at WWE and you're a full-time talent, I would doubt the extra time that you have to put into this reality show is something that you really want to do, Disco Inferno said. So, if the show was canceled, I doubt Bianca Belair and Montez Ford were upset about it. Konnan added, yeah, And if that is the case, then why is Bianca still being pushed? I'd be willing to bet that they would probably not. If you're a talent at WWE and you're a full-time talent, I would doubt the extra time that why. WWE Champion breaks silence after qualifying for Elimination Chamber match on SmackDown. On the February 7, 2025 edition of SmackDown, Bianca Belair faced Piper Niven in a one-on-one match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champion demonstrated impressive strength throughout the contest. Ultimately, the EST defeated Niven with a powerful KOD in the center of the ring. During an interview with Byron Saxton on SmackDown Exclusive, Bianca Belair stated that she was excited to compete in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. She acknowledged the strong competition and highlighted her tag team partner, Naomi, as a potential qualifier. The EST emphasized her desire to become a double champion at WWE WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like you said, I'm one of 6. I know the other 5 are going to be amazing competitors. Hint, one beside me, Naomi, I know she's going to get in next week, but I'm excited about it. It's another opportunity to solidify your path to WrestleMania and go after a world title. And I love having this tag team title on my shoulder, but I wouldn't mind another one. But, yeah, I'm trying to get to WrestleMania because you can't spell WrestleMania without EST, right? Belair said Bianca Belair could face a major WWE star at WrestleMania 41. Winning the Women's Elimination Chamber on March 1st at the Rogers Center would grant the EST a title shot against either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton. There's an update on where the creative direction could go done on a recent edition of Live Q&A on Backstage Pass. WrestleVote stated that they had not heard of a potential match between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. However, the report noted that a showdown between the Nightmare and Bianca Belair is being planned for the Showcase of the Immortals. It remains to be seen whether Belair will headline WrestleMania 41 in a World Championship match. I haven't heard that Rhea versus Io match specifically. I do think it's shaping up to be Rhea and Bianca. That's what was reported. I believe Sean Ross had that over the weekend. That is accurate. So, I think that's where they're going. But I haven't heard anything about Io Sky, no. This is Bianca Belair's body transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair has been a talent we have seen rise up the ranks of the WWE by being the premier woman on the roster. She has been featured on numerous PLE cards. She has broken a fair few records for women in the sport and already has a career worthy of a place in the Hall of Fame. Before the EST would rise to significant power, it's important to take a look back on this woman's decorated career. From humble beginnings as a CrossFit competitor to teaming with Jade Cargill, this is Bianca Belair's transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair is an athlete, and it is clear to see that when she was in high school, she was a tremendous track and field competitor. She would reach her athletic apex when it came to her time in 2011 as a CrossFit powerlifter. She has always had big toned arms which would set herself from most women of her height at only 5 feet 7 inches. Unfortunately, due to a condition known as intercostal chondritis, she would have to prematurely abandon her CrossFit career in 2014. She would toss her name in the WWE Prospects database as a woman of